Okay, so here I have Mr. Singh, an owner of Kohinoor. Mr. Singh, welcome.
Thank you.
So I've got some questions to ask you in order to find out some facts about your brand, as it is very successful. So Kohinoor as a brand, what does it mean to you? Or as an employer, how do you see your brand? Except a logo or a name, how do you take it?
I selected the name Kohinoor itself because I belong to Punjab and India, and Kohinoor have something to do with India and Punjab, and it's a fact that this was a famous name. That's why we selected it.
So, would you please tell me a short background or history of your business? That why did you select the name Kohinoor and how did it come out?
When I started the restaurant, actually the name came through somebody who knew about these things, and he told me that we have to select a famous name or which is good for the business, and it had to do something with India. That's why we selected Kohinoor, and it had to make something with us because of being Indian and from Punjab. I belong to Punjab, one part of India, and this Kohinoor had something to do with Punjab too. We selected that one, and it's important for us to have a good name when you start a small business. You have to have a good brand or good name.
Yeah.
That was the reason.
So, you mean in order to start a business, you need some name, and you selected Kohinoor?
Yes, we selected Kohinoor.
Yeah, thank you so much. And what do you think, how does any brand plays a role in terms of success of any business, like in terms of success of any small business?
It makes a difference, but I must be honest with you, it's not only the name itself, but if you select a name and if it is already famous and you try to make it more successful with your hard work and labor, you can make it more popular. But in the end, I will say not only the name or the brand itself makes you successful. You can take a good name, good mark, and good brand, but you have to make it successful with your own labor and hard work.
Yeah. So you mean the name is the thing that you make successful with your own work and with your own effort. Okay. So let's come back to your brand again. For how long does this brand exist? For us, the restaurant, it exists since '81 because we started the restaurant in '81. So for us, it belongs only from 1981. But the name Kohinoor itself, it is maybe more than 200 years ago, because it's a history behind this. There's a name of the diamond. It was found somewhere 200 years ago, and that's why the name history itself is much older than us, but for us it's 35 years only. Okay, so it's quite a long time, yeah? Yeah. Okay, have you ever renovated or changed your brand name or your logo?
We have never changed the name, we have never changed the logo, and it's still the same as we started, and we don't want to change it also.
You don't want to change it either?
Because it's quite famous,
Quite famous, and you're quite happy with this?
We are happy.
That is so nice, yes. So what sort of role does the brand plays in terms of providing employment opportunities? I'm talking like in order your own business. Your business has been providing a lot of employment opportunities, I think. So what do you think the brand plays? How does the brand play the role?
Yes, our restaurant name Kohinoor, it started in '81, but very soon it became famous, and we got more and more business. We had in the beginning we had only few staff members. Started with only 5 people. And as the business grows, maybe because of the name and because of hard work, we need more and more people. And at this moment we have 25 staff members, and we take more and more people in different departments like cleaning, kitchen, service, and even for accounting. That's why we have more business and more staff members.
Yeah.
That came because of the hard work and of course the name.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my research tells that you also have a branch, right? Other restaurants?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have more opportunities of employment over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we have in the beginning we had only one restaurant, and then as it grows and we couldn't manage in this small place, so we opened a new restaurant, and that's also in Amsterdam. And now we have 2 restaurants on the same name, but everything is same, menu and price and everything is same. Okay. But it's the same name, kohinoor, and same logo.
And there are a lot of employment opportunities.
Yes, we have more possibilities now. We have more staff, more employment. So we hope to do more also than that.
Oh, you are planning to open more branches?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yes,
okay. Yeah. So that is nice. So, let's talk about brand promotion. Is there any brand promotion, or does your company have any advertising policy in order to promote your brand?
In the beginning, we were doing only promoting it in newspapers sometimes, and giving advertising in weekly magazines. But now we stopped the newspapers. We are doing in monthly magazines, some of them, and yearly magazines and quarter magazines. We were doing it, but these days we don't need so much because we are quite popular ourselves.
Okay, it's already enough.
Yeah.
Okay, that is nice. It's quite a lot of success of your business already.
Yeah.
So, okay. Among all other businesses in Amsterdam, there are so many small businesses in almost every street in Amsterdam. Your restaurant is the most successful one so far. It's the most successful one. And let's talk about the logo again. What will happen in the future if your restaurant still exists but without this name and without this logo? How do you imagine your restaurant in this scenario?
It will make difference if it is a different name, because now we are popular and famous because of the name itself. But in the beginning, when we started, of course people didn't know the name and our quality. When we started, we kept this name. We started this name, kohinoor. People became our customers not because of the name only, but also because of hard work and quality. Now the combination of both things makes the restaurant and the logo and the name famous. So if we start something now on a different name, not on the name of kohinoor, then I'm very sure it will not be the same business like we are doing now. It will make difference.
So
it will make difference.
So that means it's directly correlated with your success.
It is
yes.
related to success. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. Let's go to another question. So let's talk about your revenue. What is the relation between the revenue, I mean the profit your business has been making, and the name or the logo of the business? What's the correlation between these two?
Yeah, when we started, as I said in the last question, when we started the name kohinoor and Indian restaurants, it has nothing to do in the beginning of maybe we had another name. We could have started the same way, but in long term, then when we started this business on the name of kohinoor, start becoming popular and more famous. And then, as I just told you, we opened another restaurant. And we had actually more restaurants, not only 2. We had 3-4 restaurants in Amsterdam. And because of the name, we got famous, we got more business, and our revenue getting bigger and bigger. And of course, it has to do with the name and the quality. Name has a lot to do in our revenue, because we got the same name everywhere when we started. And it was working very well, and we are still doing it. But now we are doing it only in 2 places. Before we had 4 to 5 restaurants in Amsterdam. And it has to do with the name itself also, because of we were popular here on one place, then we started the second one, it was popular, and then the other one, and the other one.
Yeah, I think when the Indian restaurant, when people talk about Indian restaurants in Amsterdam, Kohinoor always comes on the top, right?
That's
yeah,
that is
yeah,
so, that is
yeah,
so.
yeah. So it has directly relation with the generating profit thing.
It has
Yes.
to make difference because of the name, and the revenue is getting bigger and bigger every day.
Yeah. So let's talk about your customers. In terms of success of your brand, what do you think the relationship between the local customers and the international customers? Because this is Amsterdam. This is already a very touristic place. So how do you categorize your local customers and international customers?
Yeah. In the beginning, when customers came here and they didn't know what kohinoor means, and we have the name kohinoor, and we were telling all the customers, explaining about the name and everything, and then they liked the quality and the service and everything about the restaurant. They started keep coming, and they were telling other friends about the name of the kohinoor.
Yeah.
We got popular here in local, in Amsterdam and surrounding.
Yeah.
And internationally we became popular maybe because of the name, because this name restaurant kohinoor and the brand kohinoor exist in different countries on the same name, kohinoor.
Yeah.
But those restaurants were not from us. Maybe the customer were thinking that this is the same branch or same company, but it's in the other countries. So they came one time, and then they kept coming because they liked it here, and of course then the name makes difference, because they came to know one time kohinoor, and then they remember that, and they tell each other, and they come back internationally too.
When the people come into your restaurant by looking at the name and etc., but the main thing that plays role is service or your food, right?
That's right.
So that means your food and your service is also A1.
Exactly. That makes difference. That makes difference. When the customer come on time, first they look at the name. Of course, that's famous now, but when they come inside and they need good service, they get good service, they get good quality food and everything.
And then it promotes your brand a lot then.
Yes.
It adds a lot to your brand, right?
And they tell each other, and then it goes further, and they start promoting itself. We don't need to do those things now ourselves. The customers are doing for us.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah.
Because when people remember branding, when we talk about branding, it's always directly connected to the service or the quality you are giving to the people, right?
Yes,
so I think your food has something to do, or your people, or your workers has something to do. Yes.
It's all because of the hard work from the staff members and the quality of the food and the interior of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And more above all, the combination of hard work from all the staff members and the quality of the food and the quantity of the food and all the service the staff members are giving to the customers. That keeps the good name, and it's growing. And I'm always thankful to all my staff members who are doing this hard work. And the combination between service and the kitchen, that is also very important, and they are doing very well together.
Yeah. So as a whole, how does it go if you say your brand kohinoor, the logo or the name, is the leading part of your whole team or whole process?
Maybe it makes difference after so many years. In the beginning, I don't think it was a big effect.
Yeah.
But now, of course, logo kohinoor, it makes a big difference, and we are promoting in our uniforms also kohinoor, and we are ourselves, we are very. Not I can say proud of it, but we are actually proud of our name kohinoor, and we try to promote it through our actions, through our good quality and good service.
Yeah.
And it had to do with us and also with the quality of the food. So we are very proud of it, that we keep the name, and we want to keep promoting as long as we are working here.
Yeah. So that is very nice. And I've got totally a last question for you. What is the role of social media in terms of Kohinoor? So let's think about now, and think about 30 years ago. What do you think? What is the role of social media in terms of promoting your brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, that when we started, we were doing advertising in newspapers and weekly magazines or tourist magazines.
Yeah.
That had helped a little bit, and these days it's a big difference. Now we are doing on INS, TripAdvisor, Facebook, and Google. And that's the best ways to advertise and also to promote the business and the name. And it's helping us a lot, and it's growing every day. We are getting more and more reviews about our restaurant in all these possibilities. And it's helping us, and we are very thankful to these TripAdvisor, INS, and Google and Facebook. It helps a lot.
Yeah. So my question ends up here, and I'm very much thankful to you, Mr. Singh, for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to do that. Thank you.
Thank you.